What's up mga Kokote? It's me Kyle and welcome to Kuwader where learn is the name of the game. At kung bago pa lang dito sa YouTube channel, don't forget to click the subscribe, like, and share buttons for updates and videos. So we have here our topic for today, and our topic for today is using visual aids. So, in using visual aids, ano ba ang ating mga kailanganin? Siyempre, bago natin simulan ang ating topic and malaman ang ating mga kailanganin, kailangan muna natin malaman ang trivia sa araw na ito. Oh, mali. Ang trivia sa araw na ito. So, did you know there's a Starbucks cup in every shot in Fight Club? The urban legend may be false that there's a Starbucks on every corner in every city, but that's not the case. In the 1999 film Fight Club, starring Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, and Helena Bonham Carter, the infamous white coffee cup made it to every scene in the movie. Rumor has it this stunt was inspired by a line in the film where Norton's character explains, "When deep space exploration ramps up, it will be the corporation that name everything. The IBM Stellar Spear, the Microsoft Galaxy, Planet, Starbucks." So, itong trivia natin is okay na, and then let me remind you guys na please makinig tayo ng mabuti sa ating topic sa oras na ito kasi ito ay mahaba-haba. I guess wala siyang part 2. Oo, wala siyang part 2 kasi pinagsama-sama ko na siya. So, ayun. Ang agenda natin sa araw na ito ay to know what is visual aids, to use visual aids, to learn about visual aids, and the importance of learning about visual aids. So, let's start. Using visual aids in presenting information is very important to convey the message clearly. Visual aids enhance your presentation. That can increase the audience understanding of the topic, explain essential points, make an impact, and create interest and enthusiasm. So, what are what are visual aids? Visual aids are items of a visual manner, such as graphs, photographs, video clips, and etc. Used in addition to spoken information. Visual aids are chosen depending on their purpose. For example, you may want to summarize your information or reduce the amount of spoken words. If you want to reduce the amount of your spoken words, like for example, you may show a graph of your result rather than just reading it. So, ayun. And then, you clarify and show your examples using visual aids para mas malaman nila yung point mo. Create more of an impact. Like for example, if your presentation is on the health risk of smoking, you may show images of the effects of smoking on the body rather than describing this, and you must consider what type of impact you want to make beforehand. Or do you want the audience to be sad, happy, or angry? And then emphasize what you're saying, make make your points memorable, enhance your credibility, engage the audience and maintain their interest. And lastly, you need to make something easier for the audience to understand and hindi siya yung nakakalito na visual aid. So, dito naman sa preparation and use of visual aids, and once you have decided that you want to use visual aid, you must ensure the audience can quickly understand the image. It must be clear, and the visual aids can be used throughout your speech, but try to only use them for essential points as it can be tiring for the audience to grow from one visual to another. And we have here preparation. So, yung mga part ng preparation is think about how visual aid can support your message. What do you want the audience to do? Next is ensure that your visual aid follows what you're saying, or this will confuse the audience. Secondly is avoid cluttering in the image as it may look messy and unclear. Fourth is visual aids must be clear, concise, and high quality. 4K resolution as much as possible. Next up is keep the style consistent, such as such as same font, same colors, same positions, and etc. Use graphs and charts to present data. The audience should not be trying to read and listen at the same time. And use visual aids to highlight your points. And use one message for visual aid. Like, for example, on a slide, there should only be one key point. And use the visual aids in moderation. They are additions meant to emphasize and support your main points. Next is ensure that your presentation still works without your visual aids in case of technical problems. Next is practice using the visual aids in advance and ask friends and colleagues for feedback and ask them whether they can clearly see the visual aid and how they interpret it. So next we have is number 2 is during the preparation. So first of all is you need to ensure that the visual aid can be seen by everyone in the audience and face the audience most of the time rather than the image, because you need to also make expressions and avoid reading from the visual aid as much as possible. Read from your own words. As soon as you show the visual aid, the audience attention will be drawn to it, so you must immediately explain it. You will be ignored if you talk about something else. And make it clear to the audience why you are using it. And then lastly, when you no longer need the visual aid, ensure that the audience can see it para hindi sila distract and para mas makafocus sila sa sinasabi mo. So what is the importance of visual aids in teaching? Most teachers understand the power of visual aids in helping students grasp content. Teachers value the support that visuals lend to classroom instruction because they encourage students to make associations between pieces of information, soak up chunks of course content quickly, and function as memory aid. So, ang importance ng visual aid ay hindi lang siya yung nakaka-entertain sa mga audience natin. It also helps us to be more presentable, more formal, and more looking prepared tayo. And hindi kasi lahat ng students natin ay mabilis matuto by just words. Minsan, kailangan din nilang makita yung sinasabi mo. So, thank you for listening. Ayun lang ngayon para sa visual aids natin. I hope na may tutunan kayo. This is Rick Cal and I'm signing out. Bye-bye.